Hey everyone, today I'm going to be trying a game that I've honestly heard a lot about, but don't actually know too much about. I've also heard the anime is good, but the game is better itself. So today we're going to start Steins Gate, which I think has to do with time travel. That's about the level of knowledge I'm working with, but I've heard this is a really good visual novel and anime, and I figured it's finally time I experienced it myself. So let's dive on in.
全ては偶然だ。だがその偶然はあらかじめ決められていた世界の意志でもあった。俺はイカれてなどいない。至って正常だ。ここでは真実を語っているんであって、断じて中二病の妄想なんかじゃない。きっかけはほんの些細なことだとしても、それが未来の大きな流れを決定づけてしまうこともある。バタフライ効果という言葉を知っているか。知らないなら調べるのだ。それぐらいの慎重さが求められているのだということを理解しろ。
Causes like a bunch of other things to happen, right? I think that's butterfly effect.
自分の愚かさを分かっていた。あいつを失うことになんてならなかった。未来をこんな形にしてしまうなんてこともなかった。分かるはずがないだろう。その瞬間の自分の手に人類すべての運命を決定づけるような重大なターニングポイントのスイッチが握られているなんていうことは
Button.
分かるはずがない。
Okay, that's a legit button.
考えても見るがいい。普段の人間の知覚は 99% が遮断されている。人は自分で思っている以上に愚鈍な生き物なんだよ。普段の生活の中に埋もれている何気ないことなど気にも留めないし、知覚したとしてもすぐに忘れるか脳が処理をしないかのどちらかなんだ。あの時の俺に言ってやりたい。迂闊なことをするなと、軽率なことをするなと、見て見ぬふりをするなと、もっと注意を
Oh
払え
man,
と。
this guy's been through some shit. It's been like 2 minutes of this game.
以上にずっと短くなって、いつでもお前を陥れようと手ぐすね引いているのだと。
Assuming that was like ahead of time?
宇宙に始まりはあるか。
Who knows?
終わりはない。無限。星にもまた始まりはあるが、自らの力を持って滅びゆく。有限。英知を持つ者こそ最も愚かであると歴史からも読み取れる。海に生ける魚は陸の世界を知らない。彼らが英知を持てばそれもまた滅びゆく。人間が光の速さを超えるのは魚たちが陸で生活を始めるよりも滑稽。これは抗える者たちに対する神からの最後通告となる。
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on so far, but I assume this will be make more sense in time. I kind of wonder if it's like 13 Sentinels, I guess, for him, which it's been a while since I played, but I really enjoyed it.
ねえねえ、何ブツブツ言ってるの？
There's no sound from the phone against my right ear, only silence. I am baking in the summer sun. Sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips onto the asphalt.
オカリン、ねえってば。
A girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. We are about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory, yet despite the imminent risk of death, there is no hint of tension in her innocent, childlike features. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with an index finger to my lips.
誰かと電話中？
I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged.
いや、こちらの話だ。問題ない。これより会場に潜入する。
Infiltrate? The fuck is he infiltrating? Also, I can't but help but look at this DVD in the back. I guess this game... I know it's pretty old at this point, but I guess I don't know how old it is. Still no reply. Looks like they just want my report. It's too dangerous to waste time talking here anyway.
あ、ドクター中鉢は抜け駆けをした。たっぷりとその考えについて聞かせてもらうつもりさ。何？機関が動き出しているだと。
Okay, the organization. I guess that's who we work for? We're tracking? Question mark. I opened my eyes wide to match my shocked tone. The girl turns towards me in surprise. I sigh, shaking my head as I rub my temples.
それがシュタインズゲートについてた。
Oh shit, title drop. I speak the parting words, then pocket my cell phone. Steins Gate. Some know it as fate, to others it is the will of God. You could count on one hand the people in this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advance towards Rady Khan, I might be pronouncing that wrong, I am so sorry, which is just across the street from the train station. Gacha! Let's go! Oh god, I hope they let us pull gacha machines. Of course, this is enemy territory. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest. Real. So real.
さっき携帯で誰と話してたの？
The girl, Sheena Mayuri, immediately resumes her conversation. She followed me all the way here, and she isn't even short of breath. I, on the other hand, am gasping for air with my hands on my knees. Who would have thought an 8-story building would be so tall? I turn to Mayuri while wiping the sweat off my brow.
聞くな。それがマユリのためでもある。
Dude, no, you can't kill her. Especially not by the gacha machines. People like those.
あ、そうなんだ。オカリン、ありがとう。
Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. Okay, that's a little odd, but sure. As always, she is quick to understand my position. We've known each other since we were both little. Okay, that makes more sense. So if someone threatened me like that, I would not take kindly to it. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me, so she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins Gate, but now I've reconsidered. They need a human key? I feel like this is some, like, bleach shit with Aizen trying to make the human soul key. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. Gotcha? God damn it. Man. Boring. I don't have the gotcha. We continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a cheap-looking stage with a podium and a sign reading, Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine Press Conference. Okay. Yep, straight into the time machine bullshit. That's about what I thought this game was.
それより、オカリン、オカリン。
Mayuri insists on calling me Ocarine, but it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use.
マユリよ、いつも言っているだろう。俺のことをオカリンと呼ぶなと。
でも昔からそう呼んでたよ。
それは昔の話だ。今の俺は法王院京馬。世界中の秘密組織から狙われる狂気のマッドサイエンティストだ。
Yeah, okay. I think her name's better.
だって難しくて覚えられないし。
Yeah, I think I'm siding with Mayuri on this. In any case, Hyoyuen Kiyoma is my true name. Nope, already forgot.
それに岡部倫太郎と一文字も合ってないよ。おかしいね。
Cease your foolish laughter. Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it, for it is stupid. And so I also hate the derivative Okarin. Come on, it sounds like that elf boy's blue pipe thing. I'll be honest, I have no idea what this elf boy's blue pipe thing is. If anyone knows, feel free to put in the comments, because I am very confused. In one ear and out the other. She's been calling me that for 5 years now, so maybe it's time to give up. She nods without dropping her smile. We're standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radikan. It is here that the conference will be held. Dr. Nakabachi is an adventurer. He appears on TV from time to time and has a few patents under his belt. But mostly he is treated as a curiosity. Yeah, I mean, if you make a time machine, I feel like that would make sense. Mayuri's right. Yeah, this place is empty. I've scanned the entire hall, but there's no one who looks like a reputable reporter or cameraman. Or anybody, but let's not worry about that. There are only about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabachi's moderate media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more. I twist my lips into a sneer. I thought that Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. But this press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance. Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon in my precious summer holiday. Oh god, he's such a kid. He's probably going off to college or something. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head. I let out a sigh. Mayuri is known to not only make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. Dude, you called yourself that evil guy, and did the mwahaha. You have zero high ground. She's always been special.
Mayuri,
oh, that sounds like something's about to happen. Let's see. That is an ominous noise. I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We're definitely under attack. Man, the poor Gacha machines on the 7th floor. They don't deserve that. It's coming from above, but we're on the top floor. All that's above is the roof. Oh, you sweet summer child. No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in my way. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realize that the lock has been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's some kind of phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air. I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? Doesn't look like an explosion to me, but my heart is racing. Damn, I don't know what to do. Should I run away? Probably. But why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that? Okay, that looks suspicious. Like a bomb or something? Like a nuclear core. Oh, it's probably the time machine. The strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall, and looks kind of like a satellite. 3 meters is only like 9-ish feet, right? That seems taller than that, to be honest. So that thing caused the shaking just now. Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if that were the case, how the hell would he get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff burst onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am. And then a woman, who I assume is a staff member, appears to wave us back. Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device. I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. I turn and leave. But not because I'm scared or anything like that. Staff members lead all of us back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. Oh no. Okay, never mind, she's fine. I find her on the 7th floor. Probably admiring the gacha machines. They were nice. Aha! I was right. I'm so glad they got mentioned. Several capsule toy machines are lined up next to a plate reading, "Birthplace of the Japanese PC." She's gazing upon them with a wistful look. I breathe a sigh of relief, then take out my phone. After I speak the words and hang up, I am able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. My sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen, the other half fears the same thing. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at those capsule toys. Real. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. But they had my favorite gacha in there. Like if they had some... Right now my current obsession is Uma Musume. I would probably focus on that instead of the explosion too. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just airheaded.
Mayuri, nani o shite iru?
Just as I thought. Oh, what is that? I can't tell. Panda? I think? Raccoon? Something like that? Mayuri points to a capsule machine. The sign on the front says Rynet Kakaru 3D Character Doll Series. Realnet Kakaru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off, Rynet Access Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Upa is the series' mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out like some kind of deformed dog. I don't know if it looks like a dog to me though. It's what they call an ugly cute character. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escapes me though. Mayuri gives me a troubled smile. Oh no! Clearly we have to give her some. Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayushi star. But who really cares? Oh. She holds her hands out with a look like a begging puppy. We're giving her all the 100 yen she needs. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least she didn't say gimme. Just give her the damn toy. I pull out 100 yen coins, set in the machine slot, and spin the lever. I open the capsule and take out the contents. My Yuri leans forward eagerly to see what I got.
ウーパだよ。しかもメタルウーパ。
それはレアなのか？
すごく。
While I examine the metal Upa, a boy who was watching us tries his luck on the same Rynet machine.
あ、普通のウーパだ。
He looks at my metal Upa in resentment. I turn to see my Yuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on the Upa. Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid.
ではマユリにくれてやろう。
Honestly, I don't want it.
本当？いいの？オカリン。
おーい、今日まだ。
No, your name's Rintaro, or Okurin. It's not gonna catch on, buddy.
ありがとう、オカリン。
Is she doing it on purpose?
本日はドクター中鉢によるタイムマシン発明成功記念会見にお集まりいただき誠にありがとうございます。
Ah yes, time machines, no more gacha. Right. Slight diversion we took there. I hear the announcement from the floor above.
どうやら始まるようだな。
I head to the stairs. But my Yuri doesn't follow.
行くぞ、マユリ。
待って名前書かなくちゃ。
She's preoccupied with the middle Upa. I go on ahead. Why do I get the feeling this is the last time we're going to see her?
それでは早速登場していただきましょう。発明家ドクター中鉢さんです。皆さん盛大な拍手でお迎えください。
That applause is pretty pathetic. Dr. Nakabachi enters to sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown for some reason. I can feel his irritation from here.
ドクター中鉢だ。どうぞよろしく。
Nakabachi takes the microphone, begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence.
それではここに集まってもらった諸君だけに人類史に残る世紀の大発明タイムマシンについての理論をお教えしよう。
I don't know, as someone studying biology, CRISPR was pretty important, you know?
タイムマシン？あの人が作ったの？
Oh, she's back. Okay, she's not dead already. Mayuri appears after writing her name on the metal Upa. She's a bit late in more ways than one. What did she think a time machine presentation would be about? And take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented the time machine. Yeah, I don't think anyone would. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain his time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. Oh god. My roar silences Nakabachi and draws the eye of every person in the room.
バカにするにも程があるぞ。
なんだね。
俺が誰なのかはどうでもいい。それより今あなたが語ったタイムマシンの理論は一体何だ。ジョン・タイターのパクリではないか。あなたはそれでも発明家か。
誰かその男をつまみ出せ。
出ていくのはあなただ、ドクター。恥を知れ。金輪際、あなたには発明家を名乗る資格はないぞ。
うるさい、黙れ。生意気な若造め。
Just then, someone grabs my arm from behind. It's probably Mayuri. Quite convinced there's an official here to throw me out, I turn around to glare him down. It's Mayuri. Oh shit, who are you? Oh, you're the main girl! I don't know your name though. It's a girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before?
Oh.
We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makise Kurisu. I'm so sorry again if I mispronounce that. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl Genius Makise Kurisu. I recognize the stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. Temporal lobe. Oh no. From US and graduate school. As someone who's in graduate school for biology PhD, I'm very curious to try to read this. But I also hate neuroscience. So, you know what? No thanks. She's even wearing the same exact scowl. What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression. What's with the attitude? She's obviously not staff, and there's no way that Makise Kurisu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabuchi. Which means, no.
貴様、機関の人間か。まさかここまで手が回っているとは。俺としたことか。
I still don't know what this organization is. I assume it'll become more clear with time, but
ふざけてないで。ちょっと来てください。
え？
My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Yeah, no shit, dude. Nakabachi in particular looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger Mayuri, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. And this guy has such an elevated opinion of himself. I let Makise Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall.
ここで俺に何かすれば人目につくぞ。そうなれば貴様もいろいろまずいだろう。
何かって何ですか？人聞きの悪い。
She glares at me, quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there is no innocence in her eyes. A beautiful agent, unmatched in cruelty. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping. Heh heh heh.
私はあなたに聞きたいことがあるだけです。
それに答える義理はない。機関のやり方は分かっている。
だから機関って？
Instead of answering, I take up my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。機関のエージェントに捕まった。ああ、マキセ・クリスだ。あの女には気をつけろ。いや、問題ない。ここはなんとか切り抜け。
Why are you saying this in front of her? I get the feeling this man is not very smart. Kurisu suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't have time to react.
何をする？
あれ？この携帯電源切れてる。誰と話していたんですか？
She is not happy. Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break? Recover. This isn't enough to sway me.
貴様に答える義理はないが一応教えてやろう。それは俺以外が触ると自動的に電源がオフになる特別製の携帯なのだ。うわ。
Okay, this man is definitely a dumbass. He has no right to call my Yuri stupid. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. I quickly retrieved my phone and wiped the cold sweat off my forehead. Also, very sweaty man. Whew, that was close.
そう、独り言だったのね。
This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Akise Kurisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn, looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent?
さっき、私に何を言おうとしたんですか？
Earlier.
さっきとはいつのことだ？
ほんの15分くらい前、会見が始まる前に。
Nonsense, this is the first time we've met. I was with my Yuri in that Upa toy 15 minutes ago.
私に何か言おうとしましたよね。すごく悲しそうな顔をして。
Is this a trap? It does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded?
まるで今にも泣き出しそうで、それにすごく辛そうでした。
Of course.
どうして？私、前にあなたと会ったことありますか？
She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right, don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for.
そういえば、なんで私の名前知ってるんです？
俺は全てお見通しなのだ。
I am a mad scientist, after all.
天才少女、次会うときは敵同士だな。さらばだ。
Okay, this man is so extra. I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I'd listened to the enemy.
機関目。あれほどのエージェントを送り込んでくるとは、ついに本気になったようだな。
I run all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makise Kurisu's not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples.
だが、俺はまだ奴らに捕まるわけにはいかんのだ。
Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabachi's research. Now that I know that he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. Oh, sorry, I just lost my voice there. I don't think he did a great job of that, considering he just called the guy a fraud and completely interrupted the conference, but sure. You do you, guy. You do you, my dude. I guess I'll just go home. What about my Yuri? You just left her up there. But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? Let's see now, what is it? Yep, that's what I thought. I knew she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone, I turn it on. And it rings just as I do. Oh, it's a catchy little ringtone. It's not just a regular email, there's a video attached. It's from an unknown address. I open the video file with some trepidation. There's nothing but noise. Is this a prank, or some sort of Makise Kurisu style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait, I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. I stop the video and call my Yuri's phone for my address book. It's been like 2 rings. Chill, buddy. Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. But things would get messy if I bump heads with Makise Kurisu again.
This
guy is So wild.
おのれ、それが機関のやり方か。
Leaving without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me, and there's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I became Oyuen Kiyoma.
戻るしかないか。
The thought of climbing back up to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabachi's conference has just finished. Nobody is on stage, and the founding inventor has already left. The 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayuri. She's in the corner looking lost. Well, if she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makisi Kurusu anywhere.
あの女、俺におじけづいたか。よかろう。今日のところは見逃してやるとしよう。
Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri. Oh.
まゆり、なぜ電話に出ない？そろそろ帰るぞ。
あ、おかり、メタルウーパがいなくなっちゃった。
No, not the Oopa. She turns to me with a forlorn expression.
いなくなった。勝手に動き出したのか？それは実にファン
Maybe
タ
that
ジー
kid stole it.
落としたみたい。
I see, so she was looking for it. Not like it really matters.
見つからないなら諦めろ。また当てればいい。
当たりっこないよ。だってね、メタルウーパはネットオークションで
Damn!
近いプレミアが
100 USD, or at least before the yen crashed anyway.
な、
That toy was worth that much?
まゆりよ、一体どこで落としたのだ？
He changes his mind so quickly.
わかんないから探してるんだよ。あと見つけても売らないからね。
その1万円、この俺の研究資金にし
What
て
an
やる。
asshole.
だから売らないってば。マユシーの名前書いちゃったし。
The value's gone, she wrote her name on it. Thus begins our search for the metal Oopa.
トゥってるー、ウーパさん、ウーパさん、出ておいでー。
Mayuri tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, Tutsuru is Mayuri's catchphrase. It means, actually I've never bothered to ask her what it means. Anyway, the metal Oopa is nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor landing near the capsule toy machines. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. Just imagining the smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe with envy.
おのれ、金にしか興味のない下劣なやつめ、恥を知れ。
おかりもね。
Real. Well, I wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. Oh god, I feel like is someone trapped in the machine? Oh, what was that?
姫かな。
I think so. Only the presenter and a few other people are left in the assembly hall. Including Mayuri and me, less than half the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other anxiously, startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress a shiver. First the explosion on the roof, now this. What's going on here? Mayuri squeezes my hand tight.
まゆり、ここにいろ。
I take a deep breath, prepare myself, and head in the direction of the scream. The echoes lead me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. Okay, that's not the little time machine upstairs then. I crouch down and turn the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. And there, at the end of the passage, I see it. There's something on the ground. No, someone. Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. It can't be. Oh shit, is she dead? Oh, we're looking at... That's a rough 18 if that's us. That is so rough. Makise Kurisu. Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. The impertinent genius girl I just fought with 10 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead. Suddenly, I realize that I'm shaking. I want to run. Run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Makise Kurisu. There's no other explanation. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I twist around in shock. Some other men have followed me, and every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body. A man cries out in panic. At this, everyone else starts screaming and running away. I follow them, of course. There's absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Makise Kurisu is superseded by my instinctive urge to flee. When I get back to the assembly hall, Mayuri is waiting for me with tears in her eyes. I grab Mayuri's hand and run. The Upa though. I race down the stairs, trying to drive the image of Kurisu's dead body from my mind. But I can't. The redness of her blood is burned into my mind, more than the sight of the body itself. That was my first time seeing a dead body. Is this what it's like? When I realized that she was dead, I felt a chilling terror and a surge of nausea. But that was all I felt. Fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her that well. This man, the vibes are so weird. I finally stop once we get out to the main street, Shorodori. My chest pounds, my breathing labored from running in the stairs at full speed. Mayuri doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. I guess it's because she didn't see the body. She's not even breathing hard. She looks slow, but she's actually pretty fast on her feet. I take several deep breaths. The color of that blood still stains my brain. But I've calmed down a bit. Makise Kurisu is dead. I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Then the police will arrive, and this area will become a crime scene. But for now, the crowds milling through Akihabara have no idea what has happened. Everyone is going about their business as usual, the never-ending search for electronics, moe, and porn. Just another day in Akihabara. I take my phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. I'm not sure what I plan to do with it. Oh, I know, my friend Daru. I'll tell him what happened just now, since he knows about Makise Kurisu. I suppose it might be disrespectful to the victim, but my adrenaline is pumping. I can't make calm decisions after witnessing something like that firsthand. That's how humans are, after all. We're not as special as we like to believe. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty, slime-like flesh. Our souls fester like semen left to rot in the womb. Okay! That's not where I thought he was going to go with this, but sure. That's how we humans are. While wallowing in a bit of angst, that's more than a bit, sir. I begin to type on my phone. Someone stabbed Makise Kurisu. Don't know who. Looked bad. Hope she's okay. I don't know if she was stabbed. That just seemed like the most logical explanation, given the amount of blood in the absence of a gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. I can't exactly explain why I didn't. If I had to say, I guess I felt like writing it down would set it in stone. It might make me feel guilty as well. The thought brings a smirk to my face. It's not like I'm the one who killed her. Why should I feel guilty? I just saw someone's death up close, and only a few minutes later, I'm smiling. Am I really that cruel and cold? Well, I am a fiendish mad scientist, so it suits me. I finished typing and placed my thumb over the send button. And then I pressed down. Sending. Oh. Oh shit. That's something. What was that? Wait, look around. Oh, the people are gone. Summer break. Noon. The busiest street in town. Just now, thousands of pedestrians vanished into thin air. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. But they're gone. I saw them vanish with my own 2 eyes. I stand petrified, speechless, and alone on the empty street. Desperate to find someone, anyone, I look up. And there, at the top of Radicon, is her? Sticking out from the 8th floor event hall where we just were. Oh, shit. It's a crashed satellite. Five PBX Nitro Plus. It has own power. Oh, I can't read that. It's too hard. Interesting. I still maintain insanely rough 18-year-old. This music's nice though. Song's catchy. I'm still very confused about this game, but we're getting there. Steins Gate, we did it. Prologue clear. Chapter 1. I think that's time to probably end this.
Oi.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's it for now, but I'll admit, I'm still very confused, but I'm hoping things will clear up. It's interesting, though. I knew there was some type of time travel component, but I wasn't really expecting the whole everyone would disappear and the murder aspect. It seems like she's alive in other scenes too, so maybe that's the time travel stuff and we have to like stop her from dying? Maybe? I don't actually know, but I guess we'll find out. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you with Chapter 1 in the future. Later!